Hi everyone, I'm Kanagaraj, Faculty for Agriculture. Today we have Ms. Saranya, who secured All India rank 125 in the Civil Series Examination 2024 with Agri optional. She scored very good marks in Agri optional. And today she'll be sharing her valuable insights on the preparation of Agri optional. Welcome, Saranya.
Thank you, sir.
First of all, congrats on your success.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. So let's start with your Civil Series preparation journey.
Okay, sir.
So could you please tell us your preparation journey?
Yes, sir. So I have started my preparation in 2021, October.
Yeah.
So I had a foundation course and gave my first attempt, but I could not clear prelims in my first two attempts. And in my third attempt, which is in 2024, I have cleared prelims, mains, and interview at a stretch. So I think the mains preparation, which I have done after my first attempt, it helped me crack this year, sir.
Okay, yeah, good. Many college students recently, they are inquiring about preparation during the college time itself. So especially for Agri students, those who are preparing for Agri optional. So for the Agri students, those who are doing BSc Agriculture, how one should start their preparation during their college day itself?
Okay, sir. Excuse me, sir. So, according to my knowledge, I think they should focus on the college studies, sir. If they have a very good background in all the subjects which are covered in our UG program, they can happily and confidently start their optional after getting out of the college. I think they should make their own notes while they're taking classes, and they should collect their notes, have the records properly, have the writing practice and drawing practice in records. The preparation in college itself will be an asset, sir. I don't think they need a special preparation for agriculture optional during the college time.
Because mostly the syllabus are same.
Yes, sir.
So if they are well versed in their college subjects, then it will be very useful for their preparation. Yeah. For a fresher, this exam process, it will go 1 year, starting from June to next May. So for a fresher, how one should plan for this 1 year period?
Okay, sir. So are you asking for agriculture optional or entire?
Agri optional, yeah.
Okay, sir. The first thing is PYQ, sir. They should start with analysis of past 15 years PYQ. I think instead of buying a PYQ compilation, they should download the UPSC questions, identify the areas by themselves, and write with their own hand. They should segregate the PYQs by themselves. It will give a definite clarity of what is needed in UPSC preparation, sir. After analyzing this, they have to club the important areas. For example, in an important area, there will be 4 to 5 questions. We have to make it into a single question, sir. And we have to write answer for it. Our notes should not be like a notes. It should be like an answer, where it should have facts, diagrams, introduction, and proper conclusions, sir. So that the notes and answer writing process gets completely kind of coordinated, sir. So that will be my strategy.
Okay, right. Yeah. Regarding this PYQ, from which year they should start for referring the PYQs?
Sir, I'll suggest past 15 years, sir.
Past 15 years.
Yes,
okay, that's
sir.
enough, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Regarding this notes making, because that's very important during your preparation. So how did you prepare notes for your preparation, particularly for Agri optional? Is it very important?
It's definitely important, and I will suggest making handwritten notes, sir, not a digital one, because handwritten notes will increase the speed of writing, and we'll get ideas of innovative diagrams while making notes itself. So my notes will be PYQ based, sir. I'll write answers for the questions. That will be my notes. So in the STA, I have done my preparation. We'll be writing daily 5 questions. Even the answers of that 5 questions was my notes, sir. I make it like a notes. So I'll suggest them making answers instead of making bulky notes for every topic in the syllabus. If we do that, the syllabus will be vast and our notes will be vast. So identify the important topics, club them, and make simple notes.
So you prepare the notes in the answer structure format, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Regarding your answer writing practice, it's very important for our mains to score high marks. So please tell us your answer writing strategy.
Okay, sir. So before 2024, I haven't given any test series. So I was afraid about not rating any test series for optional. But in 2024, in STA, the program was like daily 5 questions. It was very much useful, sir. Even I suggest daily 5 questions writing for optional will enhance your creative skills, innovative diagram, and even you will repeatedly use certain case studies which will go into the memory easily. So daily 5 questions is the best thing, and weekly 1 test. So daily 5 questions, you'll be giving the questions. So you can write an answer for the known questions, and weekly 1 test. That will be more than enough, sir. It was very helpful for me.
During this answer writing practice, will you fix the time
Okay.
regarding this time management?
Okay, sir, as far as I concern, I didn't have any fixed time, sir. I just go with the flow because every a set has 5 questions and one set will have 3 questions, and there will be 20 marks and 10 marks. So I don't have a fixed timing for each set, sir. Maybe I don't know. I actually did not have any set time, sir. I'll go with the flow.
Okay, right. So for the 10 marks and 20 marks, so the ideal time for completing the answer, for 10 marks, it will be around 7 to 8 minutes we can take.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So for 20 marks, we can take 12 to 13 minutes. That will be the ideal time, right?
Yes.
Oh, right. So regarding this, recently in the UPSC question paper, so the questions are not earlier, 5 years, 6 years back. Mostly the questions are from the PVQs. But the recent days, they are asking new questions on our question paper. So, so how do you manage these unexpected questions in the real exam?
Sir, just because of unexpected questions, we should not deviate from the note-making strategy and make notes for everything, sir. That should not be a thing. We have to make notes only for PVQ. But to manage the unexpected questions, what I did was, I just revised my handwritten college notes of every subject, sir. I just had turned the pages of those notes just to know something about everything. I have not completely had a notes and prepared for every subject, sir. I took my horticulture notes. I have just revised it. There was a question last time, grafting incompatibility.
Yeah.
There was some 2-3 points in my horticulture notes of college notes. So I just revised it. So it can give you a whole idea, and we can manage with that 4-5 points, sir. Because everyone, that will be unexpected question for everyone writing in India. So if we know some 4-5 points, I think we can manage, sir.
Yeah, right. So during your preparation, so many questions asked. Okay, they are asking this question: how we should plan in a day, in a single day, the time allocation for the GS and the optional?
So, sir, as I have written 5 questions a day, which will be about 1 to 2 p.m., 12 to 1 p.m. in the afternoon, I'll allocate morning for optional, sir. I'll wake up and prepare for those 5 questions and some extra questions on that area. I'll write the test. I'll close the optional. From afternoon to night, I'll focus on GS paper, sir. So that was my split.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So in our exam, we have choice. Again, optional, we have choice. So one of the important thing in our exam to score high marks, the selection of the question.
Yes, sir.
So for Agri graduates, we know answer for all the questions. At least we are aware of the particular question. So in what way, we have to choose the questions so that to score high marks?
Okay, sir. Sir, in first paper, first I'll complete for second paper. In second paper, I'll suggest selecting technical topics, sir, where they should give marks if we give the quality points. That will be my strategy, sir. But in first paper, there are 2 compulsory questions we have to attend. Out of other, we have to select 3. There will be a set 3 questions. I'll see for which question in this set I can give good answers. If I can have good answers for 2 questions and I have to manage 1 question, I'll choose it. If I can give good answer for 1 question and I have to manage 2 questions, I'll skip that. So I'll see the number of questions where I can give good answers, not based on subjects or anything. It can be economy or extension. I think more than the subject, your confidence of giving a good answer for a question is more important, sir. So that is what I think.
Yeah. So regarding for the high scoring in Agri optional, Agri is just technical paper.
Yeah.
So everybody will write the same answer. We have mostly the reference books are common. So everyone referring the same books only. So how will you distinguish your answer from others?
Sir, I'll try to draw at least 1 diagram for every question, sir. It might be anything. I won't force fit, but I'll try to do at least flow charts or pie charts or whatever is possible, sir. Even that now all toppers started doing, sir. So to distinguish ourselves, I'll add variety names for second paper. I'll have some 4 or 5 varieties which we can use for all the breeding aspects. So I'll have examples, and I'll have case studies, sir. I don't spend much time. If we study a topic social forestry, I'll give and search social forestry research. There will be research papers. I'll open first 2 research papers. There will be some model. Of course, a social forestry model in Andhra Pradesh has this much effectiveness. I'll take it with the research name. I'll have it. I'll use it for entire forestry. We can't take for every topic, but for forestry, we can have 2. For organic farming, we can have 1. So I'll have such case studies. That will be an enhancing factor, sir. And data for certain questions in like economy and production. There was a pulse production questions. There we can use facts. So these are the possible value additions, sir.
So where you refer these stats?
Okay, sir. So stats, I have referred economic survey, sir, last year. For economic survey, agriculture part, there was comprehensive production and productivity. Apart from that, for varieties, I have read an article, sir. There was a Telegram group where they share agricultural value additions. I don't remember the exact name. So there are certain Telegrams group where they add value additions. So I have picked up from there, sir.
Right. So apart from these case studies and diagrams and facts, what are the other value additions we can do in our answer paper?
Okay, sir. So I don't think there is much scope, sir, especially in paper 2. We can be very specific and we can give key points. But if we select food and nutrition, there are certain possibilities, but we won't usually choose those areas. We go for technical aspects. So I think the time management and case studies will be more than enough, sir. We may add the number of case studies and we may add more facts with the effectiveness and we may add new technologies from TNAU and ICAR, but there is no much scope to differentiate things, sir. Give you an average mark, sir.
Okay. So how will you incorporate these case studies in our answer paper?
Okay, sir. So if there is a question regarding drip irrigation, first I'll give an introduction and I'll write about the technical aspect. I'll put a box so as to highlight my case study. I will add a box and I'll write the case study and research done by whom. I'll add the effectiveness data. That is how I'll add, sir.
So what is the importance of current affairs in agriculture optional?
Okay, sir. Sir, I think it is needed in certain areas in paper 1, sir, especially in production related questions, and in paper 2 in the last topic, food and nutrition. There we'll be having current affairs, sir. For that part alone, we may have any compilation which is provided by many institutes in the market. So just take the compilation. I think that we should not need all the monthly magazines and revise them for the current affairs. We can be selective. We can pick whatever is needed from the institute compiled materials, sir. I think there is no much scope for current affairs.
Yeah, so no need to prepare separately for agriculture, right?
Yes, sir.
So anyhow, we have to prepare current affairs for GS preparation.
Yes, that we can use it there.
Yeah. So wherever it is relevant, we can use it in agriculture. Yeah. Okay. So and the most important area regarding in agriculture, the 2 difficult areas. One is the package of practices.
Yes, sir.
So recently, they are asking more questions from these areas. In both paper 1 and paper 2, we have this POP for agriculture crops and horticultural crops. So how can we manage these areas during our preparation?
So in package of practices, the 3 areas which is difficult is seed rate, spacing, and fertilizer recommendation. Apart from that, we know everything. As a graduate, we'll definitely know year of crop, which soil is suitable, rainfall. We can at least have the average idea. So for these 3 things, you can make a tabular column. That too by clubbing. For example, if you take cashew and jackfruit plantation trees, the spacing will almost be similar, somewhat from 6 to 9 meters. So you can club and have an average as 8 into 8 meter. They don't want you to be completely correct in those facts. So we can have an average. For example, for tomato, brinjal, and potato, the spacing is almost similar. So we can club such crops and have a tabular column, sir. Just because of these 3 values, we should not neglect such questions. We can write soil type. We can have the like plowing, everything we know. Say until the harvest, we even know the harvest maturity just by our common sense and knowledge. So, but only these 3 values are difficult and not the entire package of practice question is difficult. So that is what I wanted to tell.
Yeah. Regarding this IPM and IDM practices.
Yes, sir. Even in that, what is different is the chemical name. And we can differentiate by, for sucking pest, I have these 2 chemicals. For chewing pest, I have these 2 chemicals. For fungus, fungicides, these are bacteria. That is enough, sir. Apart from that, all the cultural and biological, everything is similar. So just because we have to memorize certain facts, we are avoiding that questions. But IDM and IPM are very good questions where you can write entire sphere with different dimensions. So I think we should not leave those questions for certain things. We can make a simpler tabular column and simplify it, sir. Maybe if you provide such simplified version, it will be helpful, sir.
Yeah. So regarding the last question, Reference books for agriculture optional.
Okay, sir. So there are reference books, but I have not used any. I have used only your notes, sir. That was enough for me. I think instead of referring too many books, rely on any compiled material. Even the material provided by you, it was very comprehensive and useful. That is enough.
Thank you.
And apart from that, you can utilize internet for value addition. Don't rely too much on books and spend too much time on it. That will be my suggestion, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Right. So, any other suggestions you want to share with our students?
Agri optional.
Agri
Yes, sir.
optional,
The paper has become more competitive, so that you should not stop with just memorizing the technical aspects. You have to add more hard work by adding value additions and case study. It won't take much time. Maybe you can have a club and form a group and discuss among yourself for preparing for case studies. Definitely, you have to work one step hard. And the paper score has been now top only 270.
Yeah.
So to push it, we must push our limits. So I wish everyone who is taking agriculture optional a very all the best. And definitely the work you're putting in agricultural optional will reflect in paper 3 also, even in paper 1 sometimes.
Yeah.
So I wish all the best, sir. That's it, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Saranya. Thank you so much. So this is the best selling and the comprehensive material for agriculture in India. So you can find all the PVQs in the material itself. So if you want material, you can contact on this number.